Excuse me. Welcome to May. I could be falling in love with someone in May. Or this could be about someone that you're in love with. You could still feel attached to someone that you were once in love with. May is gonna feel like, you know how you do the same thing over and over again until it's like you're doing it. You ever got home and didn't realize that you drove home? Like you don't remember. Something about May could feel very redundant. What is that about? Some of y'all could be doing more liquids also in May. And if you have to work with a group of people or a team, even a small team, you could feel like distracted in May. Or one of you, you could notice that one of you is distracted. Somebody could be dealing, you could be dealing with somebody at your job. They came up in the last reading. Maybe it's like a scatterbrain that I'm picking up on. If you work closely with people, or if they work closely with you, either they're going to be noticing that your mind is somewhere else in May, or you're noticing that someone's mind is somewhere else in May. You got two people on your mind. Or if you're dealing with someone, they have someone else on their mind or in mind. It's kind of what it's given. This could be for a position at work. This could be like, I don't really want to go out to eat with such and such. I want to go out to eat with, or like if you have a friend group, maybe you're the friend that both people want to be friends with, but it's like Jessica's better to talk to, you're better to party with, something like that. I don't know. But they're holding back from another person because they have someone else in mind. And this could just be on their mind or they had someone else in mind. I don't know what this is about. Let's see. You could be getting a lot of packages. You could be ordering a lot of things in May. Some of y'all may pick up smoking. Some of y'all may have picked up smoking like later in the game. Be careful of picking up on the smoking. I don't know. Like if you were already a smoker, you can notice yourself like smoking a lot more in May. This could be due to something that you're afraid of, like something, and if it's not smoking, it's like something is giving you anxiety. You could be like in a trance. You're in two different worlds in May. It's like you're afraid to go into something, but you're afraid to not. You're afraid to go, but I don't know. You're not committed in May. Or someone that you're dealing with isn't. I think you're doing a lot to, I don't know if you are gaslighting someone or someone is gaslighting you. They're hiding how they're really feeling, or you are. If this is you, it's like you're not telling people that you are upset about something or that you're waiting for something. You're not telling people that you drink or something about drinking. People don't know that you smoke cigarettes. Like I don't know, there's something that you're doing to cope that you're not talking about. And people don't really know about this. But it's being emphasized, so it may just want you to be aware that of doing too much of anything. Like, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And it's very uncomfortable that Capricorn's card in the tarot is the devil, but it does talk about addictions, attachments, and we all have a struggle. We all have a struggle. Each zodiac sign, there's something. There's good and there are challenges, and yours could be getting attached to things. So it's just pointing that out, because I feel like whatever this is causing like this little cloud of deception. And that's that energy. It's not something you want to get caught up in, you know. It's not something that you want to linger. If you feel it, you kind of want to correct it and get out of it, because it will stop you. It will stop you. So there may be temptation. I don't know if this is like temptation or something that you're not saying, something that you're not addressing, and you're going to pop if you don't be true to yourself. It's something that because this is a trigger. Whatever this is for you, Capricorn, if it's shopping, if it's like retail therapy, if it's smoking, if it's sex, if it's eating a lot, that's your struggle maybe with attachments. But you got to look at what's causing me to eat like this right now. Why am I drinking every day after work? Why? It's not about beating yourself up. It's about making sure that your habit doesn't lead to something else that you're gonna beat yourself up for. You know, you got to be your own best friend right now. Because I don't know what is causing this. I feel like this could be about a person. You could still feel attached to someone, but it looked like you got some other shit going on though. I don't know. Let's see. Anything else about this? It's like someone in your energy. You're going to feel better once you make a choice. Because I think there's something that you haven't necessarily made a choice about. And it's bothering you and it's triggering you to do things that are harming you. Something about clout could be of significance too. Like, make sure that you're doing things because it's true to you and who you are, and not for clout. Because the moment you go trying to do things for other people and please other people, there goes your happiness. Okay, so just make sure that you do that shit for you. Let's see. For career, that was your general message. For career and finance, either you're entering a new contract, one that could bring a lot more money. You could be in a position to save a lot more money in May, or you could be getting married, and that is, of course, that is a second income. Okay, just a second. It's kind of who did I just do? Cancer's reading just went. It was kind of like personal life mixed with career a little bit. Let's just see how this goes. You could have someone that you can depend on in May. As far as finances are concerned, I feel like there are shared finances between you and someone. This could be someone that's returning into your life or that returned into your life at some point. You could still have love for them or they have love. I'm telling you, this is like a love reading. Where are y'all in May? The energy could be very different. It's like there's a conversation between you and someone in May, but the conversation is very different for each of you. It's like y'all have different memories of how things went down between y'all. One of you was one to reach out and misses the other, and there's still love here. The other one has like, if there is love left, they they cover their eyes so they won't see it. There's still like a tie between you and somebody. It's just that this is like, I don't do it no more. This is like putting a drug down, or you know what I mean? It's like I don't eat that no more, but I still like it. I'm not gonna eat it. That's how one of y'all feels about this, and the other one kind of wants to try again, is what this looks like. What's putting you in a position to, because I don't know why that's here. Maybe this is on your mind or somebody's thinking about you. You staying out of trouble means you saving a lot of money. So you could be like keeping things really peaceful in the month of May. Maybe you're not going out. If you go out one weekend, you're going to stay home the next two. Something like that. Some of y'all are recovering from heartache anyway. Like you could be recovering from what I just was talking about. So I'm just seeing you be kind of introverted in May. You could be trying to figure something out too. It's like you're struggling with something that you're not talking about. If you are dealing with someone that you share finances with, someone could be pregnant. There was pregnancy and Cancer's reading too. Both of you could be kind of introverted, even with each other. It's like y'all getting y'all phone and it's just your own world. Y'all have like separate, private, something real separate about you two. What's happening with this? You could be letting go of someone like this. You could be in like, all right, if you're not dealing with anyone romantically, this could really be benefiting you financially. It's like you're saving a lot of money because maybe you are introverted. If you were dealing with someone, there's like someone else in your energy. You know what this is? You could be like having a choice in May. And there's like three options. It's like you could deal with someone that you and this person don't even really face each other. Like y'all are in your own worlds. It's like y'all in the same room, but you're not even looking at each other. You could be with someone where it's like you lock eyes and you locked in. Or you could just be by yourself and save some money. That's kind of what this is looking like to me. But I think you're really smitten by someone, and it's like you really don't see nobody else but this person, and or them, you take it how it resonates. And apparently this is what you're thinking about at work. What else is going on in work, career, and finance? This could be like you taking little breaks away from everybody. If you have to work around people, I see you like finding ways to like get by yourself every now and then to kind of like just have that moment to decompress. I see you doing that a lot. And it's going to help you to stay balanced while you're at work, because there could be a conflict and if you're not in the right headspace, you could go off on somebody. And it's like, it's something that's unnecessary that, you don't need that. Especially if where the emotions are coming from in you aren't even about what the hell going on at work, Focus on the outcome that you want when it comes to career and finance. Focus on that and you can't go wrong. If your focus is on that, you ain't gonna go wrong. If you deal with whoever's being passive aggressive and talking shit at work, I don't know what that is, but if you go in there, I'm just telling you now. Because really that aggression is about a lover. It's something that's unresolved, Capricorn. Or this could be how somebody's spazzing out about you. Take it how it resonate. Is this you? Someone may call out sick. What's that about? If someone calls out sick, it's not because they're sick. It's because they're sad. And they're just, somebody's having a hard time with something. What do you need to know about that? This could be like a friend of yours or something like that. Or this, I'm not getting that it's you, but I don't know. Could be. It's like somebody's not over something. Somebody ran. What this got to do with work? Some of y'all are trying to drown out your thoughts. You or another person. Imagine looking over at your coworker and you're like, you all right? You got something on your mind? You're not, you usually joking around, or maybe they missed the joke. Like they ain't even here. You looking at them, they you could tell they mind somewhere else, like they dazed out, right? To the point where this could be affecting like this person's sleep. They could end up calling out. Something gets so bad. Because they're really just trying to drown out the noise of something that they can't forget. They're also trying to drown out the fact that if this is them that I'm seeing, they're also trying to drown out the fact that you can't stop thinking about it. You can't, like, it's, you know how that noise in your head gets so loud? It's like you can't stop thinking about it because it's you, you know? Maybe it's something that they didn't do, something that, I don't know. But someone is having a hard time, even at work, because they're thinking about something so, like, you know how something comes in your head? It's not like you're trying to think about it. It's just sitting there. It's kind of giving those stories where people who work in the nursing homes, like right before the people are about to transition, and it's not to say that anybody's about to transition, but they say that if they did like wrong in their life, that they're haunted by those people in them, in them nursing homes, and they can hear how they're like speaking to somebody sitting over in the corner. Somebody could be being haunted by something. You could work with somebody and people at work, y'all starting to notice like this person, like, you good over there? Something is not. This is what's coming up in the work message. You could work closely with people, and I feel like this is like this is like the tea. Okay. Let's see what else. You could be getting a promotion in May. There could be like a you know what's crazy? I'm telling you. There's someone who you are being rewarded in May, right? Especially if you stop talking to somebody at work or that you work with or something like that. You could be getting like a promotion. You could be getting something of like a merit, right? And you could have cut certain people and all that shit out of your life, and it's like now things are skyrocketing for you, and it's like somebody is Haunted. I don't know. Somebody crossed you at work and things are just going well for you at this point. It's not that way for someone else. And they're trying to, drown out the noise. Like this could be somebody that tried to step on you and take your position or whatever the hell, but it's like you are earning some sort of merit because you cut this type of trifling ass energy out of your life. And that's what this is giving. And if you had to deal with shit like that, I could see why you in a position where you like, I mean, I could be with somebody that I don't really have to open up and be emotional to because y'all not even looking at each other for real. Or I could marry the person that I am in love with. Or I could just stay here and be safe and save some money. I don't know. I could see why y'all are where you are. But your hard work will be paying off. And if you do decide to stay by yourself, Capricorn, you will be just fine. So that you can guarantee. If you decide to love somebody and allow yourself to be loved, you're going to run the risk of getting hurt. But that's with anybody. That's with anything. You run the risk of failing when you was on your way to this Nine of Pentacles, to this, self-sufficient, stable energy that I'm seeing you in May. So it's like, your life is going to be pretty boring if you don't ever take the risk. But I'm not suggesting that you do it before you're ready. So the tea in May. Maybe you need to be a little patient when it comes to something. You could, things could be getting serious between you and someone in love, or I don't know, maybe you're starting to feel more obligated to something or someone or a group. And I don't know if you're rushing it or if I don't know, maybe, how are you feeling about this in May? Because there's a need to let things flow. How are you feeling about it? I think you want to move forward with it. But there's a need to give something some more time. You may be at a place where you're not necessarily committed to something because I'm telling you, this is what I'm thinking. There's someone who may really like you, and things could be getting serious with this person. And take it how it resonates. This could be you or them, but one of y'all is somewhere else. Mine is somewhere else. There's a big roadblock with one of you, and it's the past. It's the past. Something's not going to work with this type of energy. One of you is not invested. Your advice here is to really give it time. Someone's going to eventually see what they can't see now. They're eventually going to understand what they couldn't understand. If this is you, it's the rose-colored glasses are going to fall off. And this person is going to go from having that sparkle in their eye to that bad bitch type of look. It's just hardened, more firm, just different. It's not going to be that innocence there anymore. And maybe you've been here before, or this person has been here before where they've watched the love leave someone's eyes and fear replace that. This shit deep, but maybe take your time with something because sometimes we can really damage people, even if we didn't mean to. You don't want to sit there and watch somebody be in love with you, or you don't want to sit there and be in love with someone who is not letting you in, who is still in last year. So it's something like that here. This is about you. Be slow with spending in the month of May. Watch your vices. There's something here about that. Watch your vices. If this is like DoorDash bill, the alcohol bill for the month, if you smoke, whatever it is, like just be mindful. Damn. There's like love is in your face in the month of May, but it's like you or their mind ain't there. Somebody is not there. This is like, oh my God, I this person really loves me. Like, but when you say, do I love them? And like, am I ready to spend the rest of my life with this person? From what I'm seeing, no. This is like one of y'all is like, let's get married. This is it. Happy, happy, joy, joy. And the other of you is wondering when such and such is going to text back. So I don't know. There may be communication. Someone's needing you. And I don't think it's the person that's in love. No, it's not that. It's like, I don't think it's the person that's you're in, or you're needing somebody. Is this you, Capricorn? Here's what I'm getting. Someone is in love with you. Is it someone in love with you? Yeah, somebody want to marry you. All right, straight up and down, right? But you, and you can flip it, switch it, reverse it, whatever, right? But you are craving someone else's attention. That's what I'm getting. This person could be at a distance from you, but you looking into them. You're really being urged to take your time with another situation in your life. It's not only going to, it can only benefit you not to rush something. And it only benefits the person, even if it hurts their feelings. If you are not ready for something, you're really going to hurt somebody. You're really going to hurt that person. And if you stay and fake it, what is the... If you stay and fake it, you're not going to be able to. Ace of Wands in the reverse. If you're a man, it's not even going to get up like that. You got to keep it real on this one, You got to keep it real on this one. Because you don't want that karma either, Life goes on. If this shit ends, life going to go on. It's going to go on for you. It went on for, your heart may have not moved on from someone else, but life did. Hell, you got somebody else in love with you. Of course life did. So you got to just really be honest with yourself. You need to take a look in the mirror in May and ask yourself, am I about to make a mistake? Am I being true to myself? What would I tell my nephew to do? What would I tell my son, my daughter, my niece? What would I tell my best friend? Talk to somebody, Capricorn. Talk to somebody you really feel like, they know what they're talking about. Love for, let me see. Okay. Love. You can have a lot of responsibilities that kind of keep you from... I'm telling you, y'all have to make sure that your heart is in the right place in May. Because Because you could have responsibilities with someone. You could have like shared finances. Something is going in. You could live with this person. Y'all have a child together. Something like that. Taz, you are hilarious. You can have responsibilities with this person. Y'all got pictures together and like it's y'all locked in, right? But you got a soul tie with something. You just gotta be careful, you know. And this is like one of those wanting something that you can't have, but it's like your partner is starting to feel very insecure and it's starting to show up like physically in the relationship that perhaps there's a third party, even if it's just in your mind, your energy, or something like that. I don't know. If you reach out to someone, they may. It's like they can feel you too. I don't know if they're trying to hold. They could be avoiding something. So there's a chapter of your life that's not. It's just not closed out. What is your advice about this? Because it's one thing. You can hide text messages. You could delete all the pictures. You can hide a lot of things, but you cannot hide the energy. Especially when somebody's in love with you the way that this person is. When you in love with somebody, maybe you know when shit change. You know it. You know it. It starts stressing you out. So if you felt that before, then you know what this person is feeling. There's regret in this reading. Because one of you, if this could be, you could be dealing with another Capricorn. You could be cross watching, however. But someone hid. If you're the person that's in love with this person hid what was going on. They hid a big part of themselves from you. I feel like this is someone who's trying to move on, but they just haven't. If you're the person that's in love, your advice, damn. If you don't, either this is telling me to tell you to leave, or this is telling me to tell you to get in control of the situation. And it's not about upper hand, this and that, but like, how are you going to protect yourself in this situation? Because if you don't, you'll be dealing with a lot of confusion and a half-assed partner. A person who is not really there with you. Because it's like, I don't know, somebody just feel like if you're feeling unsatisfied with this person, it's because they are too. So there's like a decision in May. Like somebody's feeling a lot of regret. You could be feeling this regret. I don't know. But whoever's hid their identity is the one that's feeling that. Because it's like watching that sparkle leave someone's eyes again, like, oh, I'm not the center of your world. Or when you say something that hurts somebody's feelings and it's like you lost them. It's something like that. It's happening in May. Oh, what can I leave you with, Capricorn? You need some time to really think about this. Are you happy? Even if you've already hurt somebody's feelings, it's hard to live your whole life and never hurt anybody's feelings, okay? It's impossible. So I'm not saying that it doesn't matter. I'm saying that if something like this keep happening, is it time to really check in and ask yourself if you are happy? Because you can distract yourself with material things. You can do all kind of shit. There's all kind of things you can do, but it's like, what do you think you should be doing? So I love y'all. I hope this helped. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.